Nice of you to drop in.
I'm coming for you, Joker. You're going back to Arkham.
Hey guys, it's me, Spidersona here, bringing you another video, and I'm back with you with another art-related video. And it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, because I wanted to show you guys something I wanted to do last year, but my laptop was too slow to run this. And the video I wanted to do last year that I couldn't do because of the limitations of my laptop, it was when I was playing more of the Spider-Man game on PS4, not the PS5 version. I don't have the PS5 version to play, but PS5 to play that game, or actually have it on my PS4 right now. But also at the same time, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came out, I think, a year or the same year, like the same year. I think last year it came out. I don't remember now. I'll have to look it up, but. So, and then all of a sudden I see people making like Spider-Man characters, they call them the Spidersonas. Like, that brings me back to when I was way younger as a kid, watching the '90s Spider-Man cartoon, and then Spider-Man Unlimited cartoon, and I always imagine myself as a spider person, like Spider-Man, and because I wanted to have about the same powers as Spider-Man, I had a ridiculous amount of ideas when I was younger about what type of powers would I have. Wasn't sure what type of powers I wanted to have as Spider-Man, because I don't know if Spider-Man can have any other powers besides the regular spider powers. And then because Miles came out, not because of Spider-Verse, because Miles came out a few years before that, the concept of a Spider-Man with more than just spider abilities. So I did like that concept where you have a Spider-Man that has more than just the ordinary spider abilities, like walking through walls, the strength of a spider. But apparently I've seen videos from top 10s about Spider-Man having other powers, like he technically has like a healing factor like Wolverine, but I don't know how fast that is, but I guess that makes sense of how many times he been getting the shit beaten out of him by so many other heroes or bad guys he faced off through the years. Yeah. So but right before I started making this video, because I was still coming up with designs beforehand. Like last year, I had a design, like actually set up to draw out for this, but because of all that shit that happened last year with my laptop being so slow, I can't really do that much with it. So that's why I have this newer computer built. But I still took elements from that older design I did and added to this one that you see in this drawing you're about to see in the video, because I like the design I had, because I used my favorite color, green, and this is like in a Marvel universe where I was a spider person, a Spider-Man of that universe. So I decided to draw myself as a Spider-Man. So this is my Spidersona though. This is me as a spider person, like I'm trying to say. So I did research, not beforehand, but like during the process, because I was having friends help me feedback about powers and other shit like that. So his name as a Spider-Man, his name is Water Spider. So I based it off an actual water spider, but the the picture I use that you see in the video is a huge water spider. It's called the giant water spider. But I did like the idea after thinking it over. It took elements from the Tobey Maguire movies where it's like a bunch, like it's a combination of other spiders to make a all new super spider combination of different things. So, because when I did a lot of research about the spider, I didn't know about there was something called the diving bell spider. The spider that can actually dive underwater. So I took elements from that because like the whole thing about the Tobey Maguire movies where all the spiders are genetically enhanced with all the other genes of the other spiders to make one that has all the abilities. So this has every ability of any spider, any water bit, like any spider that goes on the water that you can think of. There's like a normally what people call different water spiders, like a water striker, like you know how like some water spider could just go in the water. I was still trying to figure out how would the water spider, the Spider-Man, be able to use this power, like use this ability to his advantage. I thought of like having his hands and feet, like the little things, the little things they show in the movies, like there's like little like hairs coming out the fingers and feet to help Spider-Man climb up. Something that coats him while he's about to go in the water, where he's able to climb on the water, or that and climb in the water, and also climb very slick and slippery areas that normally no other Spider-Man can. So that's hence why he has the water abilities. So like his like other ability has you can say it's like water bending. It's like he's manipulating the water, even the water inside his own body. And from you see that I added like later parts in the speed art. And I also was testing out a new feature in Clip Studio Paint. They had a new feature where you can just record time lapses in it, and it was going fine, but like it's so short, so I'm trying to stretch out the video a bit because I'm trying to get used to like stretching it out with this. I wanted to expand more on the concept of what I had. So he has something like water bending, and because like something kind of like water bending, so he had like a water manipulating power. Even the water around him he can control, that he's able to get to, and then also if he's not near any other like anything that has water coming out, he's using the body with let's say the body. He's using the water within his own self, his own body, because humans have a certain percentage of water inside of them. So it's just to combat the backdrop of him like being dehydrated after he uses his powers. One of my friends suggested that I add some kind of thing, kind of like you see in like other animes or other things. Like with Garo, he has a little sand gore, the little gore on his back that has the sand with him all times. I thought of like something maybe like one of those little water bottle backpacks or something to keep him hydrated every time he uses his powers. And also, he can also enhance his webbing to make like weapons that he can use to fight. Just by coating the webbing in the water he uses to make it more, to give the webbing more strength to just for strikes. Let's see. And when I show another friend the same picture I was still working on, they said he looks kind of venomous. I had an idea, something like just to ward off just like a defense mechanism, but it doesn't sound like it makes sense. So I read like a summary of the whole water bell spider or water. I mean, not water. I mean, diving bell spider. Sorry, that the people have said that it causes when they get it causes something when they get bitten by this spider, like some inflammation or them like throwing up in a few days after being bitten by it. But I thought of like just like how Miles have the little venom the venom shocking thing. I forgot what it's called now at the moment. Venom strike. I think it's called that. I thought of something like maybe the water spider has something like a venom that he can use to like either paralyze a person or make a person sick for a few days, just like the actual spider can. Like from what it says on the wiki I was using just to summarize information about it. But it hasn't been proven that it can do that, so I wanted to keep that because it sounded very interesting to have. And so I'm thinking that while he's still trying to control his powers, either that every time he uses that little venom ability, he's making the bad guys sick for a few days that he didn't know he can control. And so when he's able to control it, he's able to maybe control how much doses he can just like shot out his whole body or something. Like even like if he touches someone, makes them like sick for like a few minutes or something, or paralyzes them, something like that. And then also with the whole manipulating the water, he can like maybe hide things into the water, like little gadgets or would work when water touches them, or like the whole venom thing I was trying to use, where he can actually put it in the little kind of water balloon looking things he can throw out, like he can just shape little water balloons, or like water looking spheres at people, but maybe he can control the size and just throw it at them to see whatever works. He also uses gadgets, like Spider-Man from the video game. Because like I wanted to use elements from the video game, something from the movie, and then because I really like the elements from the game where where Spider-Man has gadgets. It makes sense to me where he can use gadgets to help him. But with my Spider-Man, he doesn't need to have like web shooters because he has the organic spinnerets in his wrist, like what the Tom Maguire movies have. Because I like that because it makes it like it's like natural. And then he does like the water spider does have gadgets. Let's see. He has like the regular gadgets you see what Spider-Man has in the video game, but with like a little bit more different ones, like added to it to help him. Something gadgets you maybe might see what Batman would use. Let's see. Like, you know how like Spider-Man has the little shocking gloves from the other games? He might have like a version of that in his little utility belt I put on the water spider. Let's see. His hoodie that you see in the video, that's also a gadget that he can use. His suit is made out of a wetsuit type of material where it's easier for him to get into the water without like getting stuff wet. But with the hoodie, also using elements of the diving bell spider. I'm going. My friend suggested something like I can use the hoodie to make like a breathing mask, because there was a point I wanted to use nanobots, so maybe the suit has like something like in it to form a breathing mask where the face is normally not covered with the hoodie on, so like it makes something for him to breathe underwater. Because I really wanted to make it make sense in the Spider-Man universe. But this is like it's like Spider-Man has almost a lot of different powers, depending if you're talking about Miles or Peter. But not like the extra powers that Miles has, But I really like some of the ideas I had for this. I really want to use more of this guy later on. If you guys want to see that. But I don't really know how long the time lapse is going to be because I'm still testing out this new feature. But if it's not that long, I might add in like extra bits with me talking before you get to see the actual video itself. But I really do like the ideas I had. Let's see what else I had in my little notes that I was writing down. Let's see. Even after I was taking a break from recording, I realized also I forgot when I was coloring it that I forgot to color the Spidersona because the whole suit is gonna be black, but with green elements. But I had to make the spider on the chest green as well because you won't be able to see the symbol on his chest if it's not that visible. So I changed that. But most of these are just a work in progress of what I had ideas of for this character. But I do want to keep these, but I'm not sure how what the whole Venom thing is. I may want to keep it or not keep it, but I really like the idea of having him have that. I feel like it gives a little bit extra to the character just to like more defense for him. It's like how with Miles, he's still learning how to use his powers along the way. So it's like as much as he trains, he will unlock something new that he didn't know he could do as a spider person. And let's see, I think that's it. So I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, sticking all the way to the end of this video. I have more for you guys coming up. Hope you go like this. I have another one coming up and then more videos coming on in 2021. But leave me some comments in the comment section below talking about what do you guys think about this. If you have ideas of your own Spidersona, just put it in the comments. I want to see what you guys had for your own, because I actually want to use mine more on my channel. I had ideas for this. If you want to, like I say, you want to see more of this, just let me know, because I was planning to do more of these. But because like I said, before in the other videos, I'm bringing back more of these little videos where I'm doing speed arts, but I'm also testing out this new feature at the same time. I'm not sure how often I will use this, but depending if I can get used to doing it and try to get it to work better for me. Stay tuned for the next video, and maybe I'll do a video about me drawing my D&D character, so you guys want to watch that too. Just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video, or I'll take you back to Arkham. Bye bye.